Hi, this is the Trade Ideas Trading Room recap for Tuesday, March the 10th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of the trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Well, obviously a challenge today to go long anything, and if you've been following my videos, you know I really like to play the reversals. And AKRX was definitely the one that I was trying to focus on. It's still down $6, but this one was a really tough one to trade. And, I actually said that any potential reversal plays or even bounce plays were going to be really tough today with the market down. The market never really rallied, in my opinion. So it started down and it was just weak all day. So, days like today, very difficult to find them. I mean, you can find them, but are they going to have any, trend once you get in? Are they going to keep going up and any continuation? So, with that having said that, this one, AKRX, finally got into the trade right here at 44.43. A little bit late. Here's all these down candles, and this is right here is 44.34. So there's the last red candle, and so I decided to take the trade a little bit above it. And to be honest, it didn't really work that well. I mean, I got out at 44.79 and then the other half at 44.43 right where I bought it. So, obviously hoping that it would just keep going, recovering a lot more than it did. Maybe on another day where the market was strong or certainly not going down as much, it may have. You never know. But anyway, that was it. I think other people tried to trade a little bit later, and here. It's just choppy, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So pretty difficult one to time, but at least I got in a little bit. Now the next one, and this one is I know causing a lot of us to tear our hair out. This is GERN, Geron Corporation. I got in way back here at 416 when it popped over $4. It actually got over $4 right there, and then looked like it was holding on this candle right there. It went down to 402. So I decided to take the trade right here. And this was a real challenge to hold on. I got in again at 416. It looked like it was going to pop up a couple of times. Probably should have got rid of some of it up here at 428. You look at the daily chart, and it certainly has room to run. And let's see on the daily. Let me actually get the weekly. It probably looks a little, yeah, you can see it on the weekly a little bit better. Here, up to 462 maybe. Maybe up to here 580, but certainly here was a day in which it got trashed and all the way down to, my goodness, down to 138, and it's starting to try to recover. So uh, let's just bring back the 5 minute candle. So again, I'm still in this. It is just sort of chopped around. I think a lot of us got a little bit excited here when it got up to 432. Again, probably should have taken some out here, but stubbornly, I have kind of held on to this. There's a part of me that says maybe I will hold this. There's about half an hour left in the market. I'll have to see. I think if it keeps above my buy, I may hold it. If it goes below my buy, and certainly if it starts to test $4, I will definitely get rid of it. But we'll have to see. But the star of the day, Seattle Genetics. Now, if you take a look, now I notice it's not the top one, but the biotech industry, the biotech index was at the top for most of the day. And again, on a day when the market is still down, let's see, what is it down right now? Market is still down 263 points. Obviously, a challenge to find anything long. But the biotechs were definitely the ones to look at. Now, in the room, we had looked at this one. When I say looked at it, we saw this one. I think I mentioned it right around here as something that was up for the day, and it just took off, pulled back, and then we just watched it keep going up and up and up. So with that in mind, I saw Seattle Genetic. And here's approximately the same time that ACAD was going up. So I took a look. I admit I did not post this in the room because to me this is a chase. And sometimes if I post things in the room and say, well, I took it, Uh, I didn't mind taking it just to see what would happen, but so I didn't really want necessarily everybody else piling into it because this is not real. This is really, if I was going to take it, this is where I should have taken about 36.55. So I was about 25 cents late on it, but I did take it, and I think I told people, right there when it was still under $37 that I was in this as a chase. And I think at that point, people some of them got into ACAD, chase it, and it worked. I'm not saying that that's the way to do it by any stretch, but on the other hand, when you have a sector that's again at this when I was looking at IBB, it was at the top and it was green, so it was up for the day, and it was really the only one. So that meant, if you were going to go long, this was a sector to be in, and any buyers were piling into this sector. So that's why I thought, okay, I will take this trade, and it really worked out well. 36.79. I took half out at 37.82, so I made a little over $1 on the first half, and I took out the balance at 37.61. And I was actually pointing out that it was holding on to 37, and it has popped up from there. Let's just get right to here, 37.42. But, a great trade. Not typical for me. This is relatively late in the day for me to get a pop like this working for over $1. I really wanted to, I try to specialize in the reversal trades, and usually they work within the first hour, but they certainly weren't working today. So very, very happy to get this trade. Um, but again, it's one of those ones in which, if there's only one sector green, that means that it is really highlighted for many, many investors, or day traders, whatever you want to call us. And so, you have to think that people are piling into it. And so, on a day like today, maybe it's not so bad to chase it. My stop was going to be right around here anyway, 30, if it gave up that candle, maybe down here. So the stop wasn't going to be too bad. It's not like I was going into something that had three extremely wide candles, and then I was chasing it at the top. So this one wasn't, too bad to take when I did it. But anyway, definitely food for thought. On a day where everything is down except for one sector, really key on that sector, and take a look at the stocks that are doing well, and maybe take buy one of those and hang on. Anyway, an exciting day, definitely. For the most part, it was got rather bleak for me. I wasn't even sure what I was going to do in the video. I mean, the first trade was really nothing to write home about. But glad I was able to find one. And even if other people didn't take this, I know that I think people took the trade right around here for a CAD, and really made some money on it. So that's good too. All right. That is it for today. Here is the address to get into the room. And again, you can log in with your Facebook, your Twitter account, and I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow.